And welcome in Sports Radio 740, our 740 Game Room Madden Tournament. As we're getting this going right here on our Facebook live stream, make sure you always want to like us, you want to share us, you want to share up everything that's going on with our Madden Tournament, our 740 Game Room, and all of our Facebook Live things that we're going to be doing. What we have today is the very beginning of our Madden Tournament. It is round one, and what we're going to be having going on right now is we're starting off our bracket with the Saints versus the Patriots. So now what this means is we've got two guys that in our draft, one chose the New Orleans Saints, one chose the New England Patriots during our draft, and here's how our draft ended up being and what the tournament ended up being. Now right here, you're actually going to see our old tournament until I get it going over here and swapping this whole thing out, because I just always love doing that. But as it gets loading up, we had Greg Thomas from I-92. He came in and he was our New England Patriots. Matter of fact, you got the first pick.
I did.
You got the first pick in that. And so here's the way the tournament is looking right now. We're starting down here in our fourth game. It's going to be Greg Thomas of I-92 versus Nathan from the Montgomery Biscuits. He chose the Saints. Greg Thomas chose the Patriots. And so those two are going to play off. The winner is going to play our man Rio from Y102 or Travis from the Prattville Patriots. So I'm just going to go ahead and get out of the way as we get this thing going, and I'm going to slide out of here, and we're going to get going with our 740 Game Room and our first game of the tournament. By the way, you're going to really notice graphics way different on this. All right. All right, so here we go. Now, here's some of the things that we did when it comes to the tournament and how we're going to be doing this right now. You've got the Patriots taking on the Saints. Now, we did a vote earlier in this, and in the vote consisted of asking some random questions. And if the guys are ready with this, we'll get to the first part of this. If you hit X, you're going to come up, you're going to get to have some advanced settings. One of the things we voted on is playbooks. You can use any playbook that you want. I didn't ask skill level. How about we just do all pro, since that's the one that we'll just go ahead and go for skill level. You can go up there, Greg, and change that to all pro real fast, and boom, there we go. So for advanced settings, when you go into it, you can go with whatever playbook you want to, because that was the winning vote when it came to the playbook. So when you guys ever choose that, we'll get to the next part, and I'll let you know some of the other things that won in our poll that we did amongst all the people that were playing.
How do I back out of that?
I believe circle. Yes, sir. So you're going to that, then just go up there and hit ready, and you're going to be good to go. All right, now when we get to the next part is the quarter minute. So if you go down and you see, swap that over to competitive. That's going to be the setting that we'll play on that one. If you go up there for game style, swap over to competitive. All right, now if you go down to quarter, the one that won in our player poll was 7 minutes. So we're going to play 7-minute quarters. You're going to turn the accelerated clock off. Turn that off. And now time of day is going to be fully up to you, whatever time of day you want to play at 1, 2, 4, 15, 6:30 at night, 8:30 at night, whatever you want it to be. But once you choose that, go down to weather. And the weather you're going to throw over to random, because random was the weather that won. So now after that, you hit X, and we're ready to advance to the game. So what we did is we did a poll between every single person that was playing in this tournament. And in that poll, you had things like the playbook, the weather, the quarter length. The one that got really interesting was when we swapped it over to the championship game. Should it be a loser's bracket winner has to win 2 games, or does he have to win just 1 game? And what actually won out in that is the fact that the loser's bracket winner only has to win 1. It's a winner-take-all. Now, as we're doing this, we're also going to be adjusting on the fly. Is there any way, Nathan, that you could slide over a little bit and actually get into the camera?
Am I in the camera now?
Hold on. Let me look over. You are in the camera.
All right.
You are in the camera and good to go. So you and Greg are kind of cuddled up over there.
Yep. That wall. All right.
I'm going to turn the volume up in here so you guys can at least hear a little bit of it. Now, what's funny is you guys are actually a fan of these teams, aren't you?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Greg is a huge Patriots fan. Do I need to say what happened on the day after the Super Bowl, what you did in our meeting?
You like that, didn't you?
Yeah, what Greg did is he had a Patriots shirt on under his normal shirt, and he did like a wardrobe change in the middle of our meeting just for that. What's also great, what's great is the fact that you guys did random weather, and the weather's perfectly fine.
I am okay with that.
That's good.
It's just like every time the Saints play in Chicago, it's always snowy in the middle of December. But, NFL helped us out this year. Actually played Chicago at home for only the 4th time since 96, I think.
Look at Belichick. Don't he look great? The fact that's
Just like him.
he look identical to him.
Mr. Do Not Use My Likeness in video games.
Exactly. That's exactly what he did. Is he didn't want to use the likeness. Here's what's also great is, and you may hear this here in just a minute. Nathan has his dog here. So Nathan's dog is in studio, and I think I actually accidentally just kicked him in the butt just a second
he's
ago.
fine.
So okay. All right. So the one thing that we didn't go over is the rules. Now, as these are getting kicked off, these guys know the rules, so I'm going to go ahead and throw these out. 28-point lead plus 1 possession, which means if Greg gets up by 28 points, Nathan has 1 possession to get it within 28 points. If he does not, then the ball game is over. When it comes to chewing clock, the leading team can only do that after the 2-minute warning in the 4th quarter. The other thing that we voted on was the onside kick part. You can't onside kick unless it's the 4th quarter and you're the losing team. So those are some of the rules that we've talked about. Also, going for it on 4th down is just like it was in the NCAA tournament, and it was the fact that you could go for it if you're inside the opponent's 45. Now, Greg, remember, you can change your roster because right now you don't have Julian Edelman on.
Yeah, how do I do that?
Okay, so hit start. Oh, yeah, start button is the options button. I'm sorry, that's not the – yeah,
It's
no,
like, what?
that's
button.
not it.
Not that
That's not
button.
it.
Wait,
Go
the
back
control's
over.
a little different here.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Go back over to the Madden game, to the Madden screen right there. Okay, hit X. All right, now you're at the start position locally. Okay, scroll over to your far right and go right there to. Oh wait, no, never mind. It was Nathan that called timeout. So Nathan, hop
I didn't
out
call
of that.
timeout.
Did you not call timeout? Okay, now
Okay,
Greg,
maybe I
hit
did.
that options button right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there it
Okay,
is.
now you can go over, hit X, and you'll see down there at the bottom left, you'll see the triangle button. It says auto reorder. Hit that. Hit yes. And now go hit R2 until you get to the wide receivers. And Julian Edelman should be available for you.
Whoop.
Oop.
One too far.
It's all right. Now you went back to the other team. So go hit L2. Just tap L2. All right, let me see the controller. All right, so go there, go back, look at your wide receivers, and
He's up at the top.
he's at the very top
Yeah,
because
right there.
he's your best wide receiver. All right, Greg, you are set to go.
Good.
Julian Edelman is on your team.
I don't think I have any issues with my depth chart, but I'm just going to auto reorder just in case. Might have a lineman or something.
That you don't know about that could be injured that we haven't talked about because it's not a skill player or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Now, this could probably be done before we started the broadcast, but I literally forgot about Julian Edelman until just now. So, Greg, you were asking about the graphics. How do these graphics
Oh,
look?
wow. Amazing. It's unbelievable.
As compared to what you just played in the NCAA tournament. And he throws right to Brandon Cooks for a first down.
Unbelievable. Really is.
Oh yeah, we've got all new graphics. We got a brand new logo up there as well. We got everything looking a little bit different now for this Madden tournament.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, I was a
Oh.
little afraid of that pass. I'm like, oh, that could have been trouble.
Luckily, it's Craig Robertson, and he's not very fast on his feet as a linebacker. Maybe in real life, he could
Belichick
always
likes
hit
it.
one.
yeah, the fake Belichick over there. He loves it. This is truly the first time I've ever even seen the New England Patriots on Madden because I've never played as them or against them. Oh, James White got himself a little bit of a game. Oh, it wasn't James White. That's the Deion Lewis. Yeah, Deion Lewis.
Now is the Patriots running back rotation set up like it is in real life?
Where like they're substituting in and out every single play almost. Well, now you can do that. See, that's another thing is you can do that in this playbook yourself. You can manually swap everything in and out. So these guys that you can, if you were saying playing NCAA, you could be swapping your running backs out every single play if you wanted to.
What?
Wow!
What? It's like it glitched and then it glitched. I don't. No, that's not a replay.
Yeah, how about that? That was crazy.
I think for future games, gonna have to remember that I've been playing on my franchise on my own Xbox. I've been using a 3-4 as opposed to a 4-3.
No,
Yeah, this is gonna mess with me.
Oh, going deep. And
Nah.
nope.
Only one.
Now, I'm actually kind of shocked that Nathan hasn't started going all, not substitutions, but actually doing some audibles and things like that. Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh!
No. Got lucky on that one.
Oh!
Bless you.
That was the dog, by the way.
That's what you get for having a linebacker in coverage. Where's at my end?
Oh, that should be picked. Oh!
All right, that's
Greg he is flirting with danger.
that is the second unrealistic swat, and
He is totally flirting with danger.
I don't even know what I just picked.
Well, I know that he's set up for a 57-yard field goal.
57 yards.
Well, question is hi. The question is what's the wind like? Because I didn't even look at that. I know the weather's fine, but I wonder if it put it for windy.
Yeah, 57 yards, though.
Come on now, you've got one of the best kickers in the league. Now, thing is, you're on the 40, so you can change. Matter of fact, you've only got 10 seconds left on the play clock. But you can call a timeout and go for it if you want to because you're within the range.
Oh.
Or you can just straight go for it.
And
Wow.
That's a little bit to the left.
Yeah, it didn't quite make it.
Just a
Not
wee bit
used
to
to the
left.
kicking game on this.
Yeah, it's
this
actually,
one. It's a
instead
little
of the
different.
right joystick, it's the X button. I should have told you that. as
Yeah,
a
well, I
matter
was
of fact.
rushing in, and that was a disaster.
He's a little tangled down there. Yeah.
don't get into too much trouble.
Yeah, just
I'm letting you
you're
free.
good.
Short punt would have been better.
Door's closed.
Yeah, doors closed. You can't run anywhere. So we got dogs in here. Greg is kicking to his far left,
Yeah.
just a bit outside.
Missed by a little bit.
Just a wee bit.
Just a hair.
Just a little bit.
Almost.
Just a little.
Little suspension on that kick.
Yeah, John Kuhn's a guy I wouldn't normally have if we didn't have the updated rosters.
I actually, here's the thing: is on my MUT team, which is what stands for my ultimate team. On my MUT team, I have Mark Ingram as my running back. Dude is legit.
Oh, yeah.
He is legit on this game.
And then doing Kamara on third downs and having a receiver out of the backfield. It's fantastic.
See, oh, you got Ted Ginn Jr. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's probably the most productive he's been all season.
Now this is making me nervous.
Oh, so in this one, when you do coach suggestions on defense, it waits until the offense picks?
Yes, and it swaps it over based on their
See how it works out for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew Brees.
I mean, really?
Almost picked. Almost picked.
I should have thrown that. How do you throw it away in this game?
I want to say it's the R3 button.
All right.
By the way, I just now remembered another player that Greg gets back because he did the auto reorder. Deontay Hightower. He gets Hightower back because Hightower's out for the season. You are a very anxious dog.
He's like, I'm supposed to be eating food right now.
Yeah, now I'm just going to lay here and act like I'm dying.
Oh, really?
I was past the line of
that
scrimmage.
that was ugly.
I think I was past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. That was ugly. You're on the 43, so technically you could go for it as well if you wanted to. What do you do?
I already forgot what play I called.
No!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So I'm going to have a feeling that Nathan's going to take advantage of the middle if he has the possibility and the chances of doing that. He's going to take advantage of the middle.
Yeah, look to the outside when I can. I mean, it's all about just reading the safeties and figure out what they're doing.
That's some coach speak right there, Greg.
Yeah, it is.
That's some
It's
coach
pretty
speak.
I don't even know if that's legit or not. I just it sounds
Sounds
right.
It
Sounds good.
Yeah. It sounded like something Nick would have said last tournament.
I'm more of a baseball guy. I mean, something safeties and in franchising, do your weekly training sessions. I kind of go over the different schematics and stuff. And
Are you sitting there watching videos and stuff on YouTube on what to do?
no.
Okay,
that's,
just curious.
That's only Destiny.
Okay, just curious. Greg's going to be doing that in the next game.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go to YouTube and he's gonna learn all this stuff, and he's gonna come back and he's gonna be like a Madden king that could win a tournament in Vegas or something.
I don't know about all that.
Oh, again, it just takes a little bit of time, a little bit
That's
of
right.
practice, and a very understanding wife, which I have to strike a deal with my wife every single time I want to play video games. So if you
Right,
play
just
video
let her
games
know
tonight,
this must be done.
exactly. So if you play video games tonight, you can't play them tomorrow. Yes, ma'am. Oh, what a catch!
Colby Flynn with a video game catch you can never make in real life.
No. Did he do that over Trey Flowers? I think
Maybe.
he did that over Trey Flowers. Only reason I even know who Trey Flowers is because he's from Huntsville. It's the
Fair
only
enough.
reason I know who he is.
I was just trying to sneak the pass in before he got to the safety, but McCourty, that's who he got it over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the way this should work, I should
So the
tell
kick, you go up and back down.
Yeah.
X, but you don't want to go to the very, very tip top.
Yeah.
Because
There's like a little white line you're supposed to hit.
yeah, you hit that white line, then come back, and that's where you kind of want to be.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah, and then
100. Right.
the gray bar where it has X is the ideal landing spot afterwards.
But you have Brandon Cooks in your back or in your return game, so you're kind of okay.
Trying to get cute there. Doing some spins.
It's all right. Spin move Matt. It works for him.
All right, I'm going to switch to the suggestions.
See how it goes.
Seriously? Are we doing the suggestions for every play?
Well, I mean, you're trying to break in,
Just got to get your feet wet.
right?
I
See
know-
what's there.
Well, I understand it from Greg, but Nathan actually has the game.
Well, the problem is when it's coach suggestions, you don't really know the package, and then since you only have like 9
Come on.
seconds to pick a play,
It benefits you.
yeah, once you figure out the package, you have to adapt to what defensive package you want to do and think on your feet, and then 6:30 on a Wednesday, I'm not exactly like top ship shape mental capacity right now.
So is that what you're blaming it on? If nothing good comes of this?
7 or 8 stadium events in the past 9 days, plus trying to move.
Oh, and a pick.
Oh,
And a
yeah,
pick.
it was. Forced
Defensive
it,
rookie of the
forced it.
year. I'm calling it right now. Not just because it's in the video game, but
Where did he go to school?
Ohio State.
Okay, that's where I was trying to
Literally
remember.
fell into the Saints' lap on draft day all the way back at 11.
All right, so that was
11th
his
pick.
first round draft pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the entire time, their projections were just Saints are going to get a defensive end to complement Cam Jordan. Saints are going to get defensive end. And then he just kind of fell down to him. And I like to think that's not a run audible. I like to think the Saints draft room was just staring at each other in disbelief for 5 minutes before they submitted the pick.
Like, are they? Do they seriously just let me have it? Like, do they seriously just let me have that? By the way, I'm glad I got the comments about my wife off the air now because she's now watching. I just
go
look
back later. What? What did you say? What you? Huh?
I just. She's like, okay, let me look. I tuned in at 23 minutes. I want to back it up to 22.
Oh, really? Fleener again?
Oh, Fleener. He's loving the tight ends. I hope that Rio and Travis are watching this, getting a scouting report on what to possibly do with Nathan if it gets that far.
I mean, tight ends are just. I don't know, it's between being a Saints fan and LSU fan and just seeing how they develop.
You
tight
actually, and
ends
that's another
utilize tight
thing,
ends.
if you hit the button right, if you hit R2 right at the right time, you can block the kicks. Like, that's another thing where it's not, like, virtually impossible. It's very hard to do, but it's not 100% impossible.
But you still have to then dive or jump at the right time and not
Exactly.
hit the kicker.
Yeah. So there's some things that have to go right. They made it at least enough of a struggle that you're not going to totally kind of suck at, or like you aren't going to always do it. Kind of like you did back in, I want to say, like Madden 02 or something, like where it was every single play. You were like, you never wanted to kick a field goal because you knew somebody was going to block it. All right, 14-0. We still have 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Oh, look at Chris Hogan.
Come on.
Look at that. 500 so far, at least in your passing attack. What's really crazy about this is that, no offense to Greg, but the defense is actually living up to its reputation right now for the Patriots. Giving up a ton of points.
Yeah, one of our sales guys in the office is a Pats fan, and he went with me to do something in Alex City last night with Big Mo. And I was joking with him about how he was talking about having a league's worst defense. I was like, yeah, you know how it's like to be a Saints fan year after year, except this year.
Except for this year, which their defense is keeping them in. What's really crazy, though, is that I still don't get with the Garoppolo trade. Like, how did you not get at least one defensive player from the 49ers? By the way, with these packages or these rosters, they just sent out a new roster update today. Oh. But it did not have any of the last second trades on it. So that's the reason why we went with these two, because losing Garoppolo for Greg was really no big deal. Unless Tom Brady gets hurt, then we may have a little bit of a situation. But you look at the way that the league is, and these two teams really weren't affected by the trade deadline very much when it comes to starters.
So it's X down and right,
You
down
hit-
and up with a joystick?
Yeah, you'll hit X. You hit X once, and you see where it says 100. You go all the way up and try to hit that line and hit X again, and then hit X a third
Zero.
time. You see what I'm saying? Luckily,
Saved by the clock.
Yeah, saved by the clock. See, so that's actually good for you. So you'll hit X, and it'll start the meter.
Right.
You'll try to get to the white line and hit X again, and then you'll come back and try to get it inside that little black bar.
All right.
All right.
Let's try it out.
That was actually really good. I mean, that's a really solid punt. Oh.
But you talk about the defense for me in this game. I've given them the short field.
You have given them the short field twice.
Short field that first time, right? That wonderful field goal attempt. And then the interception.
Again, this is your first time even playing this. Like, there's a learning curve to this to an extent. And depending on who you play next, whether you come back and win and you play Travis or Rio, or if you lose, you'll play Travis or Rio. I mean, Rio and Travis, I believe, are both in the same situation as you. Is they're not going to know a lot of these buttons if they don't own it. Which, knowing Travis, he probably does own it. I don't think Rio does. Mark Ingram, literally, man, like, he can break a tackle. He will break a tackle.
Yeah, when in doubt, just hit all the buttons.
Exactly,
It's like,
100%.
okay,
That's all you do.
Come on. Get him.
And the right joystick is still the hit stick, just like it was in NCAA.
So there's like low and high hits in this one now?
I can't remember. I know there's low and high passing,
Yeah.
but that is expert level
Oh.
Q. Wow.
Oh, shoot.
Greg
Where'd
almost
you go? You're
returned
off the
one.
leash. Where'd you go? Okay, behind the green screen.
Behind the green screen. That's not a problem.
If it falls over,
Yeah.
Where you at, doggy?
Maddox.
Maddox, come here.
Make me nervous, bud. Where you at?
All
There
right,
you
let's,
are.
let's go see where. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
You want to come up here?
Oh, he's about to jump. He's
Camera
thinking-
time.
And
Oh,
there we
there
go.
he is. Yeah.
And the
Don't lick
dog
the
is
microphone.
in the camera.
Just don't lick the microphone.
Yeah.
Or Greg. Actually, you can let Greg. That'd be a good distraction.
Which
Oh, really?
you go
Come
just
on.
throw to your receiver. This is gonna. I've got to take a picture of this right now.
Would you believe me if I said this is how we play video games at home?
I probably would because he looks very comfortable right now in this
Oh, yeah.
current situation. I'm waiting for you to actually get into position to actually run this play.
Oh,
Hey,
hey, what's
hey,
going
hey,
on?
hey, 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 hey. Keep the cheating down. Yeah, just sit right there. Yeah. You just- What?
There we go. All right, I've got that. I'm about to send that picture out later after we finish the stream, just to show how Nathan played this game. I love the fact that the dog is he's in the camera. I mean, when he sticks his head up, he's in the camera.
Oh, all right.
Good thing is he's an awesome dog.
Oh yeah.
That's the
most
best
of the
part.
time.
Yeah, most of the time he's awesome. He's seriously looking for food.
No.
Oh,
no.
Behind him. Behind
Really?
him.
See, I was trying to air it out and take a shot at the end zone, and I'll
No,
take it.
Keep taking the middle right there.
I tapped square to throw a lofted up there.
Are you done with sitting there?
Probably.
Oh, okay, so you can get up on the keyboard. I love dog. I mean, I'm not a dog person, but they're hilarious. Oh, what are you doing? like, what are you
My
doing?
arm. Does it taste good? Probably not. Very metallic-y, isn't it? Funny metal taste. So
I
much
wish
for
his
that
face would have been in the
disappointment.
screen just then.
It's
Just
oh.
like everything he's doing. Like the dog is going to be hilarious in this.
What? What are you whining for?
Because I want food, and you chose to come play video games instead of go for food.
You're going to be even more mad after this when I see if the hot water at the new place is working.
He smells something. Oh, that's a great shot right there. What are you licking?
Somebody must have spilled some food.
And he's down. And he's down.
On
And the
purpose.
dog-
On purpose.
Okay, on purpose. All right. Are you on the other side?
Yeah, he's checking out for crumbs and stuff. Biscuits from the morning show.
Whatever Kevin Elkins is eating in here.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
He is a fan of biscuits.
He is a fan of biscuits. He's there.
Whether
every
he
single
wants to or
afternoon.
not, he is a fan of the biscuits.
All right, let me close this door just to make sure he doesn't roll out of this thing.
He won't go too far. He'll,
The
he'll realize I'm not
off-the-camera
behind
action
him.
right now is just as exciting as the game is. You're not looking for a spot to go potty, are you?
No, he doesn't go inside.
Okay, making sure.
Wide
Oh my God,
open!
what the
How
heck?
does that happen?
How did that even happen?
Your corner did not move, and I don't know why. I kind of feel bad for exploiting that.
Oh, I know why the corner didn't move. Greg had it on the corner.
Ooh.
Yeah, Greg had it on the corner. So Greg is just sitting there. So yeah, okay, so again,
So to swap your players, it's the circle swapping around?
Yep. See, that's the thing about these video games is even though that the Madden and NCAA are so far apart, a lot of the buttons are exactly the same. So majority of the buttons are the same except for like field goals and all that sort of stuff. And you literally almost blocked it.
It would have been R2,
yeah,
huh?
exactly. So that's what you do.
I'm learning this.
If you hit R2 at the right moment.
Can we start over?
Oh. All right, so the mercy rule.
Yeah.
28
Let's talk
points.
about that.
28 points, one possession. Right now, Nathan is up 21-0. Got Amendola back there though.
All right, right, come
Oh,
on,
Dylan
Danny.
Bro's another
Danny
guy
Moore
that
coming out. Look at that. Whoa!
isn't quite healthy, but he is in this game,
Yeah.
so that helps.
Shaking his head around a little bit. All right. Got some
He's
turf.
like, what the heck is going on
What
here?
happened there?
Got another
Whoa.
concussion.
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
gets them all the time. Tom Brady walking in like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm the GOAT. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm the GOAT. Oh, great pass. Great pass.
You know, it's pretty reminiscent of the Saints Patriots game this year. The Kenny Vaccaro trying to cover Gronk, or really anyone trying to cover Gronk.
Gronk is almost uncoverable.
Like, I think that's why Kobe Flanner's so good in this game is because they have absolutely no idea how to compensate for Gronk being so good. So they just made all the other tight ends better.
They're like, we're
Good
making
theory.
up. Yeah. Look at you. You finding the open receiver. You're starting to march. 3.5 to go in the second quarter. You're starting to march.
Or am I just being nice?
I don't know. It depends on.
I don't either.
It depends on how much that hot water means to you.
And we're behind the green screen.
We're behind the green screen again. Just don't lick anything electrical, please. That would really suck for everybody involved. Oh, look
Come
at Gronk
on.
wide open.
Oh!
Look at him. He's found his man. He is just going to go to Gronk every
What?
time. Hi. Welcome back into the show.
And we're back.
And we're back. Hey, buddy. Oh, you're going to come over here?
Not related to football, but I took him out earlier at the stadium.
Yeah.
And usually, if he end of the day on Wednesdays, I'll just do a random Snapchat of him running up and down the concourse.
Yeah.
And he just took an abrupt turn into the stands like he couldn't wait for baseball season to come back.
Oh.
No!
Oh.
No!
What's great is his tail is right
Never
there.
stops.
It never stops.
stops.
And it's right there below your chin, and it's on the camera.
The best is when we're at home and he's just sitting on the couch, and just the white part of his tail will hangs.
Kevin, if you're watching this, I apologize for the dog hair. What?
He's like, my hair.
He is. He's watching my hand now. Does he bite?
No.
I mean, not like bite, but like playful bite?
Yeah, he does playful bite
Okay.
sometimes.
Now he's looking at me like, why are you doing that to me? Okay, there you go. I'll pitch you. There you go. Okay, you're good.
Such a needy dog.
He is a needy dog. All right, 21-0, 2.5 to go here in the second quarter. Are you wanting the hand again? Like, dude.
You touched me. You
I
gotta
did.
keep going.
Now I'm in. Now I am all in. You've got to. Oh,
Ooh,
look at
wow.
Greg Thomas with a sack.
Blitz.
Okay, you can't go that far.
Yeah, can't
Okay.
go. Okay,
Okay.
you're borderline on. Are you?
All right, get down. Get
Okay.
down.
Back it on up. Beep, beep. No, that wasn't an invocation. Oh,
Hey, Maddox.
Hi, buddy.
Maddox. Down, bud. Down, bud.
And down he went. He's like, I'm going over here towards him now.
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
Woo.
2-minute warning
It's exciting first half.
of football. Greg Thomas has found himself a receiver in Gronk.
Yeah.
Julian Edelman has
You noticed
really
the one time I didn't go to him? Interception.
exactly.
Went to him
You-
3
you-
times in a row.
Hey.
Yeah.
You've got Gronk, you've got Edelman, you've got Gilmore over here in your secondary.
Get down.
It's almost borderline cheating just to have the Patriots.
Just imagine if I wasn't the Patriots. Come on.
Oh!
No one open.
Look at that good defense. It only took him a quarter and a half, but he's starting to get it figured out. Patriots are getting that good defense going that we all know the Patriots for having.
Used to have.
Used to have.
No. Can't see where the Punt's landing. I guess I don't normally play on All-Pro.
You see that line, that glow line?
Yeah.
It shows and then it slowly disappears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
So I
Dance
get-
around a little bit.
See, All-Pro is what they play with online, so that's just what I play with to kind of get used to it before playing online.
Gotcha.
So,
I honestly don't even know what mode I play because I usually don't play online because I can't stand
Yeah.
the lag associated with Madden most of the time.
you know what's bad? What's thing is that even with MLB The Show, it's gotten a way better where it doesn't really affect me that much now.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really affect that much. So if that's good, then I'm assuming I've only played.
No.
Oh, look at Gronk! Oh, did he catch?
He
Oh,
dropped it.
you're holding nothing there. Wait, who is that?
Michael Matti.
Okay, I thought for some reason I was thinking of somebody else. He's like cradling.
I don't know why he's starting for me because he's just a special teams guy for the Saints. But
If Greg can score here.
he needs to because I get the ball back.
And there goes Amendola. All right, Greg, got 1:10. You're on the 34. Me and the dog were having a stare off.
And he will jump up if you stay
Yeah,
there for
that's the
too
reason why I kind of got close to the counter so that he couldn't.
long. He'll still stick his nose.
He
up
will.
your legs.
He'll stick his nose in just like he's trying to get in there. All right, 33 seconds, 22-yard line. Greg Thomas is starting to move down the field, folks. And pick.
No! Are you kidding me?
And pick. And this is
Who's
not
faster?
good. Is it him or Gronk? And Gronk got him. All right, 17 seconds, 14-yard line, all your timeouts.
Man.
But you're progressing, Greg. You're progressing. That's kind of you might have should have went like the alligator and just started going weaving back and forth.
Eh. Knowing my luck, he'd somehow fumble it there.
Oh, sack! 10 seconds left.
Is that not timeout?
No, the square button is timeout.
Oh, that's stupid. I'll
No,
just
not the
call it
square.
this.
The big.
Oh, that
yes,
button.
Yeah, so hit that. There you go.
I play on Xbox. I don't.
It's I forget the buttons are different now, especially with the PS4.
Sorry for the random screenshots.
It's all right. It's okay. The people that are on right now are not freaking out just yet. But 8 seconds gives you enough time that you can probably still go for the end zone and still kick a field goal if you don't get it. Oh, did he catch that?
No, he didn't.
Oh! 2 seconds.
Stephon Gilmore did something that's not realistic.
He hasn't done anything since coming over from the Bills.
Over the shoulder.
Oh, he broke it up. He had it in his hands and he broke it up.
Boom. Popped it out.
Oh. And nailed it. All right. At halftime, time for our halftime interview. Excuse me, Nathan.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Madison.
no, we're not leaving.
No,
not
we're
leaving, Maddox.
We're not leaving, bud.
All right, now at the half, we have the New England Patriots uncharacteristically down 24-0 at the half in Gillette. Don't know if that's ever happened before. Nice run game going on right now. It's a lot of running. Matter of fact, I believe 24-12 is the rushing attack right now, joined by Greg Thomas, the head coach of the New England Patriots. Started off a little slow. You had a couple of good drives, then you turned the football over. What's wrong with Tom Brady tonight?
Well, what we need to do is figure out what these buttons do. So we figure that out, we can do something with this.
All right, so the way this is looking right now, it's 24-0.
Yeah, well, right.
And it's
we watch these.
Yeah, as the highlights are being shown right now, and this play right here really hurts you. Your quarterback actually just looked like he didn't even care.
Going, what? Did that just happen?
He looked back like, all right, whatever. All right, I'm still here. So what was going on with your quarterback in that play, by the way?
I don't know.
Back to you.
Imagine that.
Great answer.
Great. You really have that. So, Coach, what happened there? Why was the corner just falling asleep at the play? I don't know.
Don't really know.
Really can't answer that one.
All right.
You're right.
All right, first kick return of
Must
the
have
game.
been thinking about something.
All right, here we go. Once again, as we go back to halftime, here are the rules. It's 28 by in one possession. So if Nathan does score one more time, Greg has one possession to.
Jeez. Here we go.
He kicked it to the 5.
Kind of went. All right, guys.
Yeah,
so 28's the mercy.
28's the mercy. So say if Nathan scores a touchdown here, Greg has one possession to get it within 28 points. If that does not happen, that is ball game. So just going ahead and going with those right now, as it is a nice 24-0 lead for the Saints, a team that normally doesn't play well in the outside and especially up in the cold.
I mean, you got to give them credit. It's the 51st anniversary of the establishment of the franchise.
Oh, is that today?
Yeah, All Saints Day, 51 year anniversary.
So is that why they call it All Saints Day?
No, that's why they call them the Saints.
Was because they were established?
They were established on All Saints Day.
So,
a little history there.
I was about to say, I had no clue the reason why.
Fact.
I had no clue as the reason why this team was what this team is.
All day long, really?
I mean, seriously.
Can you do something, Fleener?
Threw a pick! Threw a pick!
Could this be my
Greg
first
Thomas is going to score! Greg Thomas is going to score! Greg Thomas scored.
Back in it. New game.
There we go. New game. New game.
Now that's more like Kobe Fleener. Wide open field, just going to casually jog.
Yeah, Coach is not liking that. He's a little.
No, Sean
little
Payton
shocked.
is not happy
Sean
right now with
like,
Drew
what
Brees.
just happened
Definitely
there?
got his juicy.
Wait a minute, no. The two. Wait a minute. No.
Got his juicy fruit. Dennis
Now,
Lewin is
technically, that
smart
might
right
have
now.
not been a bad call, being that if you got it, you would only be down by 2 scores.
Well, and the other thing is my kicking game.
Yeah.
It's suspect right now.
And
we're back. Okay.
The dog has returned. He is sniffing everything. You were seriously looking for food right now. Oh, hi.
Suggestions go for 2. Come on.
See,
people.
again, the suggestions go for 2.
They're saying go for the 2.
I was trying to see, is there somebody behind me that you're looking at, or?
No, he's probably just looking at the reflection. Hasn't quite mastered what that is yet.
Well,
and we're going to lay down right there.
Right on the hands, just like at home.
Exactly. I'm going to. Oh, he's back up. I was about to take a picture.
considering I couldn't get out of the suggestions, I'm going to go with the suggestion.
Oh, look at that.
And
intercepted. Is he going to return it back? Oh, man.
Might as well
He
try.
actually will possibly return that back. Is the crowd booing?
Yeah.
Okay, I think the crowd's booing. I do not think that they are a fan of this at all. Okay, so now 26-6. Here's what gets interesting: is if Nathan scores a touchdown and goes for 2, he is once again up by 28, or he will be up by 28. So then the same problem comes in of what do you do?
Okay, he's on the counter.
He is fully on the counter now.
Flops off.
Oh. All right, 26-6, 20-point lead. The All Saints Day after Nathan was throwing out some knowledge.
Too much knowledge.
Too much knowledge now. He got too much. He was too focused on the knowledge and not focused enough on that passing routes.
You were talking about the weather. Did we see the temperature? How
No.
warm it is?
No, what was the temperature?
I don't know. You're saying outside in the elements, you're
Yeah.
talking about the cold and everything. I'm
Well,
like,
nobody's in sleeves, so
No,
I don't think that it's that cold just yet.
Ooh.
Which I almost think like they need to do that like they do with baseball. Like in baseball, you can choose what month you play in, and that changes the temperature as well as the weather conditions
it's
and
got to be
stuff.
September because it's a 6:30 start and the sun's still out.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So so it's got to
Yeah.
be September. Oh, he's going deep.
All day long
He is
again.
going deep. And cat,
That's
no,
all-
he
that's
dropped
no.
it. He dropped it.
Yeah.
Wrong catch style.
You went aggressive instead of going conservative.
I meant to hit
Regular catch, just
run after catch.
Oh, gotcha.
No, okay, so there's a button for that.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
you've got 2 or 3 different buttons that you could press if you wanted to. But again, those are adding degrees of difficulty that a lot of times will screw you over in the wrong situation.
Not again. Come on, all day.
I'm also kind of still used to the NCAA.
Yeah.
On triangles that just flat out catch it.
Yeah, that's true. Because here, triangle, you gotta like hold down and it plays the ball and yeah. Sean said nice hands, by the way.
Perfect.
Look at that.
Whoa.
All right, Greg Thomas has an opportunity right here to possibly get back in this football game down by 20.
Well, get out of my way.
No, I refuse. Am I going to get out? Oh.
Oh.
All right, Tom Brady, you're used to being down by this much in the third quarter. Let's see what you can do. So, Nathan, if Greg comes back on you.
Not as bad as the Falcons.
Okay, just want to make sure we're going to be making shirts.
Oh.
No.
Okay, we
no,
don't make
because it'd
shirts
only
for
be
this?
24-0, not 28-3.
Okay.
24-point lead. Not as bad
24,
as
okay.
25
Kind of
point
at
lead.
that point in the game.
And we really are.
Comparison right now.
We really are. We're at that point where if Greg comes back, this is
Yeah,
going to
you
be
can do
talked
a
about.
Screenshot right here. 26-6, 5:09 in the third.
I mean, it also wouldn't surprise me Madden has it written into their script that Patriots can do unbelievable comebacks.
Oh, there's the aggressive catch. And Chris Hogan came down with it. Greg's starting to figure it out. Sean Payton's like, what on earth did I just watch? Sean, I'm not reading that. Oh! But very funny and very witty, but not reading that. Oh!
All right, R1.
Cameron Jordan just lit you up.
One of the most underrated defensive ends in the NFL.
Going deep and picked off again.
No,
All right.
don't. This could be. Come on.
Oh!
Look
All
at the
right,
traffic
short
there.
field. Short field again. Greg threw it into triple coverage. Oh,
Take a
you barely
seat.
got that off.
Take a seat.
You've only had 7 incompletions.
Yeah, well.
Greg's had a few. Actually, Greg hasn't, because the ones that go incomplete for Greg go into somebody else's hands.
Right.
So they're completions. They're just not the ones he likes. Brian Forster just said, Greg just threw it like Jarrett Stidham into triple coverage.
Oh, no.
He's going to break that. He's going to break it. I thought he was about to break it. All right, first and goal. Now the question is, if we get to this point,
bring it in the house.
Does Nathan try to just end this thing?
I mean, might as well. It's so late in the game. It's going to be a tough comeback anyways. No
Dog's
offense,
ready
Greg.
for dinner.
Yeah,
Dog's ready.
The dog is actually calmed down a little bit.
Oh, not the gap. Not the right gap.
Nope, you should have went right instead of going left.
Not licking microphones anymore.
No, not licking microphones, not standing up on the counter.
Just trying to find food anywhere.
Exactly.
You're so mistreated down there.
Yeah. It's a hard not life for the dog that's behind us right now.
Hey, guy.
And touchdown.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
That's it.
What does Nathan do?
Whew.
Well, ideally, I'd have Lance Moore and do a little reach over, but
Sean said, Nathan, pull a Gus Malzahn and just run it up the middle 3 times.
I think I know football a little better than that.
Oh, now don't diss the head coach of the Auburn Tigers now. And
Got it.
all right, here we go.
Well,
28 has now been scored. Well, actually 34 has been scored, but Nathan is up by 28. So here's how this is going to work. Are you up by 28? Yeah, you're up by 28.
Yeah, math is hard. But
Yeah,
I think
math
that's
is
right.
hard. Yes. So
exactly 28.
So Greg has the chance to either keep the game going by scoring a touchdown or even a field goal, or the ball game is over. Brian Forster says, or if you want to go Malzahn, you can just go run, deep pass. That's the new Malzahn way. That's the Malzahn against LSU way. I love that even on the stream we can bash Malzahn. That's the fun part. What will Tom Brady do? He's going straight
Going to the
deep.
double coverage. Okay.
All right, this right here is
anymore.
This is T-shirt worthy. This is 28 points down. This is where it can become T-shirt worthy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the Saints actually paid for a billboard to be put up outside the Mercedes-Benz Dome? Or not Saints fans. That said Falcons blew a 28-3 lead.
Really? Wait, when did they play? Sweet, we got a video clip that got saved. Oh, great pass.
Open that time.
Great pass.
I don't remember when they actually played the Falcons. I just know it's like they play them twice in 3 or 4 weeks.
So now they're starting to get into a real deep conversation about Gus. Sean goes, seriously, that 2-point formation that Nathan just ran, why does Gus not use that? 2 backs in the backfield, let 1 release downfield, actually give the defense something to think about? Because that would make sense, Sean. Exactly, Forster. This is the point in time in the game where you start previewing other games. Unfortunately, I don't know who's going to be the other game because that game's probably going to be happening Friday at noon. The only availability would be me and Ben. And Ben's kind of a very busy person on Fridays, so I've got to figure that part out. Yep, I remember that, Sean. Carnell and Ronnie Brown being on the field at the exact same time. Had no clue who to cover. And Tuberville even figured that one out. What's great is we've got our most viewers right now as the game is almost out of hand. Well, is out of hand.
Oh.
Yes, Forrester, Tubbs is smarter than Malzahn, according to Sean's math. Everybody's tuning in. They're like, oh, wait, the World Series doesn't come on for like another hour or so.
Let's watch this game. I'm sure it's going to be good.
Another 20 minutes. It's the Saints versus the Patriots. Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
Okay.
No.
Now Russell's calling me for some reason. Russell, okay, hold on. Let me see here. I'm about to put Russell on speakerphone. Russell, you're on speakerphone. What's up?
Nothing's wrong. How would you feel about making an extra $100 for the next 3 weeks, or not this week, but the next 3 weeks, doing a live remote from Rick and Moe's.
Okay.
No, not quite.
Yeah, no, I would. Now I
But
turned you off
it started
speaker
to sound
because
like
we're on
a
the Facebook
pyramid
live stream. No, I think it's a great idea.
Got to go for it.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
All right, it's the first time I'm not using a suggestion.
Okay. Sweet. Sweet. That works for me. I'm game. All right. Works for me. All right. See you. Well, by the way, you're missing an amazing game right now. Greg Thomas has to get this 4th and 1 right now, or the game's over. All right. See you. He got it.
When's the last time you saw a defensive end trying to cover Gronk?
Oh, my bad, Sean. So you kind of heard that? Okay, my bad. Well, not really. I mean, it's a good thing if it does happen. So yeah. All right, Forrester. I will ask him tomorrow once he's back in studio. I thought he was going to call because he's watching the stream. I didn't know he was going to actually talk business with me.
Had him on speakerphone.
Had him on speakerphone.
Would you like to make some money?
Hey, honey.
All right.
Hey, honey, you're on speakerphone. I'm pregnant. Oh, my God. Hold on. Let's turn this off real fast. We need to talk privately on this one. What was it? That was Howard Stern. That was a Howard Stern movie. Yeah. Oh, Rio's in here scouting.
Uh-huh.
Rio is scouting. He's got the winner or the
out the
loser. There's a dog in here.
He's nice. He's tired. He hasn't
Yeah.
ate in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to see who's.
You're getting the either, depending on what you do with Travis. Hey,
Maddox.
dogs.
Maddox.
Maddox, depending on what happens in your game, you either get the winner or the loser in this game.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Hey.
Calm down.
Come here, bud.
Max is really excited over here.
He is. There's a new body in
He's
here.
like-
You missed him. He was on the counter a second ago. Like he was standing right here and looking at us.
Hey.
So yeah. So yeah.
I can say that I survived 3 quarters at least.
You have survived. Are
Go
you
ahead,
are you
run it
letting
down,
are
run
you
it
letting it run
down.
Oh
down?
my
Matt.
gosh! I just saw the score.
Yes.
Oh my
Oh, okay, calm down now. It's all right.
God. Wow.
Dustin goes, you get to hear business calls on the live stream, another Fallout special. Look, so here's what happened. Russell calls me just now,
Yes.
and we're all on the stream, and he
Right.
knows we're on the stream.
Right.
And so I'm like, Russell, you're on speakerphone. We're on the live stream. He goes, how would you like to make $100? And I went, whoa.
Hey.
Hold on.
Oh,
Let me turn this off.
hey.
And then because I still had it so close to the mic that everybody could still hear it going on right now. I don't know, Dustin.
tell you
Well, I'll
what's
figure
going
that out
down.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Over there in the alley.
Yeah, apparently
What?
apparently they're working on some live remotes for us that literally me and Russell just talked about. Like, I'm glad he wasn't talking like a drug deal or something.
It sounded like a pyramid scheme.
It really did. How would you like to make $100 and all you've got to do is sit somewhere for 4 hours a week?
I don't think Tom Brady's coming back from this one.
Oh, no, hold on now.
Hey,
There's
well, now,
7
come on
minutes.
now.
Okay, all right.
There's
Have
7
faith.
minutes. Yeah, it's
The
7
slow
minutes.
start. Figure out the buttons.
He really
I know,
did.
that's the biggest issue.
Look, here's
Oh, he's open.
oh,
He's
wow.
open.
He is
Doors
ball
are
game.
open.
Ball game.
Take a knee.
Ball
He
game.
was open for a moment.
Yeah, a little too much air under that one.
Oh, that's it. That's ball game. All right, we're gonna
Celebrate.
celebrate. We're gonna get the dog in the live shot. Okay.
There it is.
Time
okay.
for the post game interview.
Yeah.
With the dog.
Done with this place.
Yeah.
Come on here.
Screw that.
Come on, doggy. Let's go.
I've already apologized to Greg.
It's all
for the dog
rigged.
hair that's gonna hurt, or I'm going to apologize to Kevin Elkins for all the
Someone
dog hair.
overinflated the ball. That's what it was.
Oh! The freaking ball being overflowed. All right.
That's what happened.
Coach, get off the field. You lost. All right. Now we're sitting here right now with the head coach of the New Orleans Saints. Coach, 34-6. You were playing a guy that I don't think even knew what the buttons were.
I only exported that once.
Okay,
for
so
a touchdown.
Yeah, no,
only
you totally
once.
missed that. No,
Only
yeah,
once.
yeah. So no, you totally missed that one. And the dog wants to talk. Dog, you want to talk? You good? Okay. Okay.
He'll lick
So
the microphone. I don't know if that's
yeah.
good.
So in that exploitation of it, what took you so long to win this game with 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter?
I mean, I could have put him away in the second half, and then threw that bad interception, no. End of the second, I just messed up and had to punt it away.
So
Started the third quarter, I had the bad interception where Kobe Fleener decided he wanted to be real life Kobe Fleener and not run downfield when it's wide open.
So Rio on the radio was just in here. He was scouting out the competition. Thing is what's happening? Oh, he hears himself. He comes back in.
I've learned everything I need to know.
Okay, about which one?
Yeah. Let me get back to you on that.
Because if Rio wins, he will be playing Nathan. If Rio loses, he's going to be playing Greg in an elimination game. So Rio on the radio is going to be playing Travis at some point in time. We'll keep you updated on that. Any final thoughts as being the first victor in the 740? By the way, while we were here, Nathan was the one that didn't get to finish the NCAA tournament. Any trash talking you'd like to do since you were formerly never eliminated from the NCAA tournament?
No, I mean, the schedule didn't really work out that great. I kind of accept that, and didn't want to prolong it much more than it needed to, so I can kick some butt in Madden. So
all right, so there we go. We're back to Madden. Our next stream is going to be happening Friday at noon, right back here on the 740 stream. So make sure that you like us, you share it, you enjoy it, and we'll be joining you once again. And hopefully, I won't have any business calls that I won't know about at the middle of the game. Not all right. We'll talk to you coming up on Friday, starting at noon.